If you've seen my previous video, you know that I love trying new stuff, and in this video I decided to try making pins for the first time. I've been wanting to try this for about 2 or 3 years now, but it seemed so complicated and I wasn't ready, but this year I'm ready. So the plan for today's video is I'm gonna draw the illustrations. I will try to find the manufacturer. I don't know how and where yet, but I'm hoping I'll figure this out, and hopefully by the end of this video I will place an order and we will review the things that I got. Okay, so the first illustration that I wanted to make is a Lawson supermarket in front of Mount Fuji. I went to Japan last year and unfortunately I didn't get to go to this place. I noticed pictures of this place and TikToks all over my feed right after I landed in the UK, so that was unfortunate, and I really want to go there next time I'm in Japan. But I mean, it looks magical. I don't know, I'm for some reason like obsessed with this image of a supermarket in front of a huge mountain, and I really wanted to make something with it, and I thought that a pin would look pretty nice. I did have a moment of doubt when I was like, does this look like a brand advertisement? Does this look like Lawson Supermarket made these pins as a part of an ad campaign or something? Now that I'm watching this video back, I'm like, is this even legal to make pins with this brand? I'm not sure. Like, if I compare it to some other brands, like if I were to make pins with the name Gucci on it, I will probably get sued like immediately. But does this pin look like it was inspired by the actual place and is just a form of art? Or does this look suable? Please let me know in the comments if anyone knows the answer to that. So I also added the sun behind it. I know it's like the biggest cliche ever. Everyone who draws anything with Japan or Mountain Fuji adds this red sun behind it. And I really didn't want to add it. I wanted it to be not like the others, but at the same time it does look very pretty. I don't know, it gives this accent of color and it like fills the empty space behind the mountain. I don't know. I decided to add it to both of my pins with Mount Fuji. By the way, speaking of the second pin, the second one is actually a place that I did get to visit. It's the street that is called Fujiyoshida, if I'm not mistaken. It's like otherworldly. I don't know how to describe it. When I was there, it was looking like a green screen. I couldn't believe my eyes. I still don't believe that it's a true and actual place that exists. I don't know. After I finished drawing this, I realized that I'm not the biggest fan of the round, like circular shape of the pin, and I noticed my Polaroids from Japan, and I was like, maybe I can make it like a Polaroid. And I wanted to add a little handwritten note at the bottom of it, like in the kanji. I thought it would look great, and I mean, I like how it looks, but it's a problem price-wise, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So for now, the biggest problem was choosing the colors for the buildings, because I don't know, there were a lot of color already, like blue, red, and pink, and I didn't want to make the buildings stand out too much, but at the same time, when I tried gray color, it looked a little too boring. I tried using blue and all the other colors. I don't know, I probably tried everything, but nothing looked like I wanted it to look, I guess. So I just decided to drop a bunch of colors and maybe think about it later. So after I finished that, I also redrew the Lawson in the rectangular format, and I actually like how it looks in this format much better because it gives the a square shape to the bottom of the supermarket and it looks better this way, I guess. And after I finished drawing all of this in Procreate, I had to go to the Illustrator. Sometimes the manufacturers accept just Procreate files or whatever else is there, but I did ask some of the manufacturers and I was like, do you need an Illustrator file or is this one okay? And they were like, Illustrator is fine. I don't know if they like can't accept the other files or is this just better for them? I don't know. It must be better because it's a vector. Anyway, I went to the Illustrator. I haven't used it for a hot minute. It's been like 3 or 4 years probably. I have completely forgotten how to use it. So this drawing session involved a lot of Googling how to draw a line and stuff like that. I spent about 2 hours on redrawing just one of the pins. Okay, now that my illustrations are done, I need to find a manufacturer. So I went on YouTube and I watched a bunch of videos of people making pins, and for some reason, I'm not sure why exactly, a lot of people don't want to disclose where they make pins. Maybe because they manufacture them in China and people can actually see like the price maybe, and then they will see the price they sell them for, which will be much, much higher. But at the same time, like it makes sense to make the price higher. Or maybe like they don't want to make them a free advertisements or something, I don't know. Anyway, as far as I understand, everything gets manufactured in China. So even if you have like a US based company, in the description, like the About Us section, they say the pins will be produced in China. So I decided to just cut the middleman and go straight to Alibaba. That's where I'm guessing everybody does them, except for the people who have a lot of money to manufacture them like locally. I was very, very excited because I saw the prices and it's like 10 cents per piece. 30 cents per piece, and I was like, oh my god, it's like so cheap. I can sell them for like £2, £3 and still make a profit, and it's like it's very affordable for people and very affordable for me to make, and I'm like, that is an amazing hobby to try. Oh boy. So I made the illustrations and I sent them to a bunch of different manufacturers, and the quote that came was very, very different from what I expected. But first of all, a very important thing that I didn't know about is that they need to make a mold to produce your pin, which now makes absolute sense, but I didn't think about it before, and it wasn't included in the price, obviously, because for every pin you need a different mold, and it's very expensive. For my designs, it's ranging from $70 for just one mold to $90. Like I was expecting to spend about $20, $30. Maybe even including delivery. I am very delusional apparently. Another thing is that I chose hard enamel, and from what I see, hard enamel is like better, but not like much better, I guess. And I saw a video of a girl making pins, and she was like, okay, so here I will skip the line, I will not separate the line, and I will request it to be like screen printed, which basically means you just put 2 colors. And I thought in my head that it's gonna be even easier for the manufacturer because you're skipping the line, you don't need to like put it in the mold and stuff like that. I thought that maybe it's gonna be even cheaper this way, but turns out it's more expensive. No screen printing for me. On top of all that, I use a shit ton of colors and that's also more expensive this way. And another thing, by the way, the delivery is very expensive. Like some of the manufacturers told me the delivery price would be $60, just the delivery. Why is that? It's not a heavy thing. It's not like if I'm ordering from, let's say, Shein or something, it's also in China, right? So the delivery there is like £5, and then I'm ordering 30 pins or something. It's not going to be a bigger package or heavier or anything like that. Why is it 60? Maybe I'm missing something again, but it's crazy. So now I remade the designs. I removed the screen printing part. I made fewer colors. I removed some of the details to make the molds less complicated. And I sent out the illustrations again. Okay, let's see the quotes that I got the second time. Oh my god, 16 messages. I don't want to open it because it will crush my dreams. How is it still 10 colors? It's 6. I counted them. Okay, so the first one is $371. Very nice. And the delivery is $45. Final destination is Mexico. What? Okay, so I did bring the mold cost down a little bit, so it's $48 now, and price per piece is $169. Okay, so I found the cheapest one so far. Mold cost is $48. The unit price will be $146. And then the shipping cost is the cheapest one so far is $32. Total is going to be $246 for 3 pins, for 3 designs of pins and 30 pins in total. And let's say if I remove one of the pins and just order 20, just the manufacturing price will be $7.80. How much am I going to have to sell them for? I don't think I will be able to get my money back. Okay, so I thought about it. I think I am not ready to order 3 designs yet. So instead I thought that I will ask you, what design do you like the most? Which one would you consider buying even? Then I will try making just one of them. So please, I'm begging you, please write in the comments which design do you like the most? Which one do you think would look like better as a pin? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this journey, even though it failed. I'm really hoping you will join into my decision-making process, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.